Thank you for tuning in to this new episode of What I Hate. This is a new series on this channel, and let's get into it. So, this series, the subject is gonna be on teachers. So, yeah. So, I'm in 8th grade, going to high school, by being a freshman. I think that's what you call it, freshman. And I'm in 8th grade, right? It's PE, and we have a substitute in our class. And so every time we have a substitute for our PE teacher, one teacher comes inside to check on us. So when he comes in, and the substitute teacher's trying to tell us something. Everybody's making noise. The teacher that comes in to check on us tells everyone to shut up. I've heard so many good things about this teacher, but at the same time I hear like a little bit of stuff about him, that he's a mean teacher. But every time I'm near him, he's like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, I know you. You black." No, he doesn't really say that. But I mean, like, yeah, and tells everyone to shut up, and all you hear in the classroom is just screaming. This is what it sounds like. Yeah, sounds like that. So, I mean, like, this girl makes the most stupidest face when she got caught. So I laughed, and as soon as I laughed, the teacher looks at me, asking me, "Do I think that's funny?" And again, I've heard so many good things about this teacher, that he's this teacher that likes to play around with kids, likes to like mess with them, play around. So I'm thinking that he's trying to make a joke. So I say, yeah. This fool tells me to get out of the class. I'm like, I'm confused at this point, because I hear all these good things about this teacher, and the teacher sends me outside for laughing. I'm like, last time I checked, you could laugh in America and in a classroom, and you sending me out of the class because I'm laughing. You's a oh my god. So he sends me out. It's 5 minutes, and then he comes out of the classroom. So at this point, we're in the hallway, and then he asks me, "So you want to be a class clown?" I'm like, I already am the class clown. So at this point, I say, no, and then he gets mad. I'm confused at this point. I don't know what's happening. If I should take him seriously, or consider him as a teacher that jokes around. So I go with this one. And so he gets mad. He sends me to A13, aka the detention room. He's mad and everything. He sends me in there. I don't know what to do, so I'm just playing around, just trying to entertain myself. And when the class is over, because that's my last class of the day, then we pack up to go home. He comes back in the detention room, A13, and then he says that I was interrupting class. Everyone saw that girl's face, and then they started laughing. But the black kid, the only black kid, gets in trouble because he's laughing. Does that make sense to you? Black kids get in trouble for laughing now. Does that make sense to you? So I'm confused. So he says on Monday, because this day was on Friday. We come back on Monday. No, I go home. I tell my parents everything. They said, "Oh, just do the detention." I'm like, no, I ain't about to do detention for laughing. Like, it's like say you're at a job, and your coworker makes a joke, and you're in your cube, and like there's like cubes and stuff. Two people are like talking out of their cubes. You hear a joke, and then your boss starts walking by. Then you start laughing, and then they fire you. That's practically what just happened. That's practically what happened. So I'm confused. Is it illegal to laugh at? Like, since when is it illegal to laugh? That's the only thing I'm confused about. So Monday comes. He sees me during lunch because I'm supposed to be getting a lunch detention. And he sees me during lunch and says, oh, you have a lunch detention. I'm like, I'm not doing it. So he sends me to the principal. The principal's like, so why are you getting a lunch detention again? For laughing. I explained the whole story. The principal says, oh, just do the lunch detention. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. And so he wants me to stay in the lunchroom. I just try to find anything to go outside because that's considered as recess. So we go outside, I hang out with my friends and everything like that. So I start to get the janitor mad by drinking. All this stuff is true. I'm drinking. I'm the type of kid that likes water and not juice and all that other stuff. So I'm drinking a lot of water and he wants to mop over there. So he says, you know what, kid, go out, because when all the kids are done eating, they're supposed to go out anyways. They're not allowed to stay in the cafeteria. So I'm like, okay, you're getting mad at me for drinking water. This school's racist. Now a black kid can't laugh. He can't drink. And so I go outside. The principal's like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be inside. This principal's pretty chill. So even if I did disobey this principal, he was just like, okay, come on, just please go back in the cafeteria. I'm like, so that's the type of principal he is. Not like strict. Even if he was strict, he would probably expel me from the school. So yeah. And I go outside. The teacher that gives me the lunch detention sees me outside, looks at me. I smile and wave. He walks away. And every time he sees me, like, he'll just look away. First time. So that's the episode for the series about teachers, and there will be different categories of everything that I hate, but I really hate teachers. So yeah. And guess what, guys? I am getting a laptop so I can edit the gameplays for the gaming channel. So yeah. So yeah. This has been a very 8th grade was very, my whole middle school was a very interesting 3 years of my life. So yeah. I'm gonna talk about middle school a lot, and I'm gonna talk about my elementary. I was really bad in elementary school, so I hope that you will be entertained by my life. So yeah. And the song that is playing right now will be right here. It has a profamity word, so I'm not going to say it out loud. It's going to be right here on the screen right now. So yeah. And it's been your Alabi boy, aka JJ. And yeah. Bye.